Hey guys, Todd here. Today we're going to install the BAKBox 2. I've got a 2021 F-150, but before we get started, we have to make sure we have either a revolver or backflip cover already installed on the truck, because the BAKBox 2 installs to the rails of those covers and they share a very similar installation. For this installation, I'll be using a Phillips head screwdriver and an 11/32 wrench. Well, make sure you're subscribed to our channel to stay up to date with all of our latest content. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, now this is the Revolver Rail. One thing you'll notice, you've got a couple of grooves run underneath here. We're going to use the top groove. We're going to take our bracket, make sure you've got the correct side bracket. The Velcro on the bracket needs to be facing towards the tailgate. What we're going to do is we're going to lock this into that top groove. Now, if you follow that top groove all the way back, you're going to run into an aluminum tab that comes out. You want to put it all the way up to the aluminum tab. Now, one thing you will notice is on this cover right here, I've got a strap coming out between the opening on here. So if your clamp for the strap on a revolver cover is not in between there, you want to relocate that to come out in that opening. If you need to relocate it, you're going to need to use a 9/16 wrench or ratchet. Okay, now you're going to want to find the bracket that coordinates with your cover's rail. If you've got a backflip cover, find the bracket that has a B. If you have the revolver, get the bracket that has a C stamped into it. All right, now in your kit, you're going to have some clip nuts. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the clip nut and slide the threaded portion behind the hole on each side. So once that's lined up, go to the other side, do the same thing. All right, now we're going to go ahead and assemble our clamp bracket to our main bracket. What we're going to do is use the part of the bracket that's closest to the tailgate. We're going to take our very long bolts, run them through the holes, and just get them started into the threads. All right, now we're going to take our main bracket and lock it into the top groove. Make sure it's pushed all the way back to where it contacts the aluminum tab that's coming out. And next we're going to go ahead and tighten these up, just hand tight for right now. All right, and repeat the same on the opposite side. All right, now we can go ahead and take our BAKBox panels and set them inside our brackets. When we fold up the rear panel, we'll notice we've got some holes that are already drilled into it, where the front panel that faces towards the tailgate will have Velcro straps. Make sure it's oriented in that manner. Next, we can go ahead and start attaching our hardware. All right, next what we're going to do is use the shorter bolts in our kit and go through the pre-drilled holes and go into the slotted holes in the main bracket. Now you may need to clear out those holes before you get this started, because it was drilled out from the factory and has not been installed yet, so there might be some debris in there. Behind these bolts, we're installing these small lock nuts out of our kit. We're just putting everything on finger tight for right now, and we're going to repeat everything on the opposite side. Once we've got everything installed on both sides, we're going to center it up and then tighten these down using a Phillips head screwdriver on the front and 11/32 on the back. All right, now once this hardware is tightened up on both sides, make sure that the box is shifted all the way back to the aluminum tab. And now we can go ahead and tighten up the clamp hardware. And then repeat that on the opposite side. Okay guys, real quick, the operation of the box is very simple. We're just going to fold this panel up and fix the Velcro on both sides. You've also got a tool tray that will set in place, adjust side to side. If you want more room in the bed, you can collapse the box very quickly and easily. Just slip it back behind itself, and now the box is completely collapsed out of the way. Well, that concludes the installation. If you have any questions, call the experts or visit us online.